How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii channel. Those Pepah. Yeah, I was watching some of the other channels, trying to catch up on the real exorcist stuff and see what's behind that for the witch thing. And catching up on some other channels that I like, you know. And I noticed something. Their numbers are huge. Millions and millions. Literally, a couple millions of views. So, thank you for watching. Now, all 7 of you click like and make sure you're subscribed and tell your friends. Tell 1 million friends. Well, I'm a little sad. Shouldn't look at numbers and compare, but so I found something. An article about mongooses. I didn't know how I overlooked this one. Banded mongooses fight to mix up their gene pool. Mix up gene pool. In Washington, they found this out. When families of banded mongooses prepare to fight, they form little battle lines. Each clan of about 20 animals stand nose to nose. Their ears flattened back, like the cats, as they stare down the enemy. A patch of scrubby savanna separates them until the first animals run forward. Charge! Then they bunch up into writhing balls of chaotic and fast-moving, and you can hear high-pitched screeches, said Michael Kant, a biologist at the University of Exeter, who has been studying the species in Uganda for 25 years. We call it mongoose warfare. Apparently these mongooses haven't gotten a hold of mongoose invasion, but it's in the blood. Sounds more like zombie apocalypse, but the cat-like strapped animals weigh only up to 5 pounds each. Ooh, fat little suckers. And the vicious fights can last more than an hour. The question has intrigued Kent for other students. Why do these social animals fight? Well, they found out later in the article. We think females play a role. It's a sexist thing. No, it's a mating thing. You think females play a role in inciting these conflicts to escape the males in their own family groups during the confusion and chaos of battle, said Kant. The research posed, This is a fascinating research, a pretty unique situation. We're driving partly to dilemma. The female mongooses are strongly motivated to find mates in other groups. It's really hard to do what they soon come into They followed doggedly by a male in their own group, but the only way they can shake him off is to visit neighbors and start a fight. It's how mongooses don't get that ding 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 ding. Carol's played dueling banjos. As my channel goes down to the abyss and forgotten forever and ever. Thanks all 4 of you for watching. Or was it 7? It depends. Depends on the day. It depends on something. There's like something remotely else visible in the immediate vicinity. I guess after the vaccine comes along and you're all cured and you're outside there and mongoose invasion's up here and zombie apocalypse is down there and you're milling about having a good time, and nice knowing you. I'll have like maybe 2 viewers. One will be me reviewing to see how many mistakes I made in my show. Welcome to Newspaper, where we're looking at the news. Today is Thursday, November 12th, and Dr. Livingston Wong is just, I thought it was Alfred Hitchcock there. 81 new cases, and 33.1% positivity rate. So I'm gonna guess it's tier 2 for Thanksgiving. You just cross your fingers it ain't tier 1, I suppose. I'm just guessing, man. Cases tied to cluster, and this is the headline. Cases tied to cluster. Now, I don't know about this camera. It should be focusing, but there's a focus thing with this camera. It's driving me crazy. This one's great. Hey, man. Want a job? Take this guy's job. Mongooses inciting a fight. There it is. Clusters. Which means the big gatherings, everyone gets together and goes, ha 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 ha, Mongoose Max, what are you talking about? You don't need no mask. Dozens rally outside Honolulu to call to resume outdoor sport. See? So many people really want to just resume things. And that's good. I understand. I get it. And the businesses, I get it. Making money, I get it. But once you drop the whole thing about the mask, that's like the number one. Especially the nose. This whole area, the mask, but especially the nose. And washing hands is probably pretty important. Be surprised how many things you touch. European flair. I don't understand. There's nothing going on here. Virus. Well, let us. Parents and athletes held up signs of the parents of Honolulu. Let outdoor sports guarantee organized sports. See, because all organized sports with the teams, because it's more than 5, right? Runoff and races in Georgia hold key to. Yeah, that's the big political scene in Georgia. Georgia. Who's gonna be your next senator? Because it's all on you, Georgia. For the next senator, for you. Gotta go to Washington, D.C. Will it be a D? Will it be an A? We don't know. If you're near a fa. Yeah, shut the hell up. Crash shuts down. Look at all this destruction in the news. Secret masochist, sadist. Yeah. Trump outing belies. Trump outing belies White House turmoil. The other new term in the news, I saw it yesterday. I didn't find it when I was flipping through stuff. Is Bidenomics. Look at the word Bidenomics. Reaganomics, economics plus the guy's name. Reaganomics. Bidenomics. Look at Bidenomics in the newspaper and tell me you thought there was some disease. Oh my God, there's another disease. The word just doesn't. They're trying to get these like cool little things. I get it, play on words, pun. Texas is first state to top 1 million virus cases. Karma, Texas. Karma. Ain't it a. Time to go to the beach. Nope. Well, with a mask on. The torch has been passed. He's got a blowtorch. He's torching down things. Well, it ain't like he's past the Nero fiddling while Rome burns. Let's look at this here. Let's check this out. There's a military salute. Military communities bristles at fraud claims. Service members in Hawaii are among those accused by Trump of improperly casting mail ballots. Among the list of 3,062 individuals accused of criminal voter fraud. in Nevada by President. Oh, I covered this. I already said this. Apparently, you have to. Apparently, voter fraud is a serious felony. Yeah, what did they do? Vote and they mailed in their ballot. they're scrambling so they're trying to. Minks are culled after a virus mutation found. Oh no, 17 million mink. The mink? They're kind of like mongooses. They're like related. 17 million mink. I guess they were destroyed in Denmark. Stocking this pullback. Okay. State moves to limit spread of coffee fungus. Speaking of coffee fungus, where's my coffee? Is it a fungus among us? And we step at Big Q. When Oahu is a Christian, with Oahu stalled and Tier 2 gatherings limited to 5 people, what's your Thanksgiving plan? Stuff for turkey. 12% hoping for Tier 3, so planning for about 10. Keep your fingers crossed, don't hold your breath. 46% undecided, wait and see what's next week. That'd be me. 42% small Tier 2 gathering link with others via Zoom. If you got it. Grandma? Kiss the screen. That's your granny. God. Oh no. Alright, what do we got here? He's blowtorching the things down. The torch has been passed. Oh my god. Okay. See, we get time for some of these. Down to literature the editor. Yeah, wow. Jeez. Tell them to share the video with your friends. Press like. What does that matter? Jesus. Why do I bother? No, I like doing them. I like doing these. I'll probably be doing this. I don't know. No views would be really discouraging. I'd just be like, friggin'. Just post everything under the limit of censorship. Downright. Well, I try to go for quality content. Just see what you can get away with posting. Oh, some people do that. I gotta say. Mask required signs should be everywhere. Pictorial signage saying masks required not only on doors of businesses but posted all around the public areas should have been implemented island-wide before opening our islands to tourism. Such a simple sign can save lives. Leanna Wong, Kailua. Trump acted boldly, shaking up policy norms. That sounds like stern, doesn't it? President Donald Trump went into office to shake up the establishment. But there is a difference between shaking up policy and shaking up process. Changes in process and the erosion of norms that support that process. Changes in policy. Wake up. Changes in process and erosion of norms that support that process. Doobity boppity zippity doo da ba di da can threaten the very system we rely on for non-violent change in a free society. It's not merely a question of style or cutting red tape, but I'll miss his boldness when he telephoned the newly elected head of Taiwan to congratulate her. The foreign policy establishment pitched a fit, and I'm happy that he's allowed the sale of 66 F-16s to Taiwan. Taiwan is never going to launch a first strike attack on mainland China. How are you so sure? Sometimes you can't worry about being destabilized, because that's just code for status quo and cover up for being chicken. Maybe try that without the process violations. Okay, I think Lloyd Lim, Makiki, tried really hard to do something here. You don't worry about being destabilizing, because that's just code for status quo. I don't think I follow you there with all that. It was like the last minute thing. Oh, I'm glad he sold those F-16s, man. They ain't gonna do nothing with them. It's just destabilizing. It's just code for same old, same old. I don't know. I just don't. Well, yeah, whatever. You got printed. Hey, congrats. If there was ever voter fraud, it's targeted Democrats. People seem puzzled about how poorly the Democrats performed overall. Hyphenated. Democrats. People seem puzzled on how poorly the Democrats performed overall relative to the predictions of the polls. The answer is obvious. President Donald Trump is right. He is. This election is a fraud. It was. The only way a candidate with his catastrophic standings in the polls, coupled with these enormous disapproval ratings, could have done as well as he seems to have done, is because he was beneficiary of millions of counterfeit votes, possibly supplied by his pal, Russian President Vladimir Putin. There's a twist. He is actually chopping them. Oh, you're so clever. As for the Democrats' poor showing relative to the polls, we must invoke an alternative explanation that 4 years of methodical and unrelenting voter suppression, cutting back on polling stations, removing mailboxes, extraordinary gerrymandering, and more have taken their toll. The polls reflect what people intend to do and how they will vote. The election, on the other hand, tells us how many were able to do so. Republicans made sure that sizable percentage of Joe Biden supporters simply could not get their votes in. Martin Blinder, MD, Ka'ava. He's from Ka'ava. Dr. Ka'ava. Dr. Ka'ava. Dr. Ka'ava. It's on a bellyache. I said, put the lime in the coconut. Dr. Ka'ava. Stop. 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 This is that Monty Python movie. Stop. Life of Brian? No. What was that? No, it was a Holy Grail one. I don't know, man. This is just too much. Anyways, there we go. One little one here. It's Thursday. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? I'm just trying to make the news palatable for the world. I got other series, and I'm thinking, hey, man, don't pull up the chops, just do what I want to do. I like doing this, but seriously, too much trying to get people, too much people pleasing. If you don't like this, change the channel. Watch Bishop Barron is good. It's like the Catholic stuff. And then there's like a lot of cool stuff on real exorcism stuff, not the fake crap. All the ghost stuff is crap, most of it, like 100%. No, but close to. It's so much money in it that it's all fraud. It's all made up, and they're getting really good at making frauds and fake stuff. It's true. So all that, top 5, and those are millions and millions. And don't watch them. Watch Mongoose Max Why? No, I really think a lot of that stuff is. It's so much money in it. That's why. Okay, one last one. We're at the Mealy-wise. Hey, give me cryptocurrency. They're all threatening cancellation. That won't work. Everyone's like, go for it. Who cares? It may be too soon for tourists to come back Get back to where you were. Is it a good idea to reopen our state to tourists so soon? We may have very low cases of coronavirus right now because we as Kama'aina, that's like, you live here for a long time. We as Kama'aina, who actually live here, guess I have to make sure you know what that means, have it under control. Oh, Joey Lee of Waipahu. Paul. We, Kama'aina, already have it under control. I almost shouldn't read the rest of your short little thing here. No, we do not. People gather in graduation parties, May Day parties, pa'inas at the beach, pa'inas in the freaking, that's party style, okay? And they get together and it spreads all over the place. Lanai caught it, Big Island caught it, and they thought they would never catch it, and they caught it. We do not have this no one has this under control. Just wear your because we as Kama'aina, who actually live here, have it under control. Can the governor guarantee that there will not be another spike in corona cases? Will we who live here have to suffer and go back to that lockdown again, Joey Lee? You can't blame this crap on the tourists. And they already kind of tested. The people coming here, they're going through a kind of a gauntlet of testing. And from the volunteer, I don't know. It's the volunteer testing. Second testing volunteer, they get 0.01%. But literally, it's not coming in from outside so much anymore. Although, since it's spiking, it probably will. But the ones already here that got it, being low, that's when it's spreading. So cluster that. Cluster this. Cluster that. Or whatever you do, have a wonderful day and hang loose. Hang loose, mongoose, hang loose. Take it easy. Aloha, 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 aloha.